Happy New Year! Now let me guess, part of your New Year's resolution was to lose weight. Well, if that's right, you have stumbled upon the right video. In this video, I'm going to give you 10 tips to successfully lose weight on the ketogenic diet in 2022. First things first. Losing weight is a process, both physical and mental. So I want you to close your eyes and imagine your future self. It doesn't cost you anything. Just picture your future self. Picture exactly where you want to be 1 year from today. Now I need you to be precise when you go to this moment in time. I need you to imagine yourself physically. What do you look like? What does your hair look like? What is the length, the color? What are you wearing? I need you to vision every single detail of where you wish to be 1 year from today if you succeed on your weight loss journey. Now I want you to look at yourself from head to toe and tweak any last details you don't like until you feel that you're looking at yourself and you say, perfect. Now it is very important to keep this image in mind. Keep it and hold tight of that image of your future self 1 year from today. And now quickly zoom out as a GPS would to your starting point today, the beginning of your weight loss journey. Now, just like any GPS route, you cannot really see your final destination, but you know where it is. You know where it is on the map. You know you're going to take turns, you're going to go uphill, you're going to go downhill, you're going to get stuck in traffic jams, such as weight loss plateaus. But you know because you have seen what your final destination looks like. So that every time you take a wrong path, you know exactly how to get back on the right path that's going to take you to where you want to be 1 year from today. So this is my first tip. Envision yourself. Envision your future self and make sure you lock that into your life's GPS. Now, an extra tip here is for those of you that have previously been at an ideal weight, that you liked yourself, your body, every curve of it, and you have kept one garment, a dress, a pair of pants, a shirt from back then. I want you to take it out of the closet or the box, wherever you have hidden it. Put it on a hanger and hang it in plain sight for the next 365 days. I want you to look at it every single day that you walk past it and remind yourself that that is where you are going. But who am I anyway? Well, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Talita from Shrinking with Keto. And throughout my ketogenic journey, I have lost over 190 pounds and reversed my type 2 diabetes. Now, throughout this journey, I have coached and helped plenty of people reach their goal, and I hope to do the same for you. My second tip is to start simple. Forget everything you've heard. Just implement these 2 rules for the first couple of weeks. Get rid of all obvious carbohydrates, meaning rice, pasta, potatoes, grains, flour, sugar, and legumes, and add plenty of fat to your food, either deriving from olive oil, avocado oil, butter, or actual avocados. By completely getting rid of the carbohydrates, you will help your body deplete the glucose storages, the carb storages that it has been holding back for so long. And by increasing the fat you eat in your diet, you will help yourself go through those hunger pangs because fat keeps you satiated for much longer. Slowly, this will cause a metabolic shift in your body when the glucose storages are completely depleted from burning carbs for fuel to burning fat for fuel. Which takes me to tip number 3. Please don't worry about counting calories or macros or any of that math when you're first starting. Believe me, your body right now, just by implementing tip number 2, will shed off a lot of pounds within the first month just by getting rid of the water weight that your body has been holding on to. Your body will flush out this excess water for 2 reasons. First of all, carbohydrates help us store water, and in the absence of carbohydrates, since you're not going to be eating them, the body cannot store so much water. Also, we have water retention from inflammation. And this low-carb ketogenic diet has been very well documented for its anti-inflammatory benefits. Which takes me over to tip number 4. Drink a lot of water and hydrate very well because As we said, the water is going to be leaving your body, and it is very easy when you're first starting on a ketogenic diet to get dehydrated. And now you don't want to get dehydrated for many reasons. First of all, it's unhealthy. Second of all, dehydration does have a correlation with weight loss plateaus. So you want to help yourself lose more weight by drinking more water. Also, you know that keto breath, and if you don't, you might encounter it. But don't worry, I have a video on that too. You don't want that combined with halitosis, which is the breath from dehydration. And along with losing water from our body, we're also flushing out some electrolytes, which can cause an electrolyte imbalance. And that takes me to tip number 5. Supplement with electrolytes. Now, there is 2 ways you can do this. You can either buy supplements, electrolyte supplements, and there's plenty that are keto approved, and actually they helped me a lot. And I'm going to have the link to those electrolytes down in the description below. Or you can make your own electrolyte juice, and for that, what you have to do is check my video above. Now, electrolytes are very important when you're first starting on a ketogenic diet because they can also mitigate the keto flu, the dreaded keto flu that a lot of time comes because of electrolyte imbalance. Now, before we move on to tip number 6, let me interrupt you for a second. If this is the first time you're seeing this pretty face, come on, let's make sure it's not the last. So please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and ring that bell icon so that YouTube can let you know every single time I make a new video for you. And please feel free to ask me anything you want down in the comment section below, and I will try my best to answer every single one of your questions. Now back to tip number 6, get rid of the carbs from your eyesight. First of all, if you don't have to have refined carbohydrates at home, meaning you're not feeding someone else like a husband, a wife, children, whatever, then get rid of them. Do not have them in your house at all, because trust me, in a difficult moment, during a hunger pan or during a depressive spell, you're going to go and reach for the carbs. And it is much harder for you to break your ketogenic protocol if you don't have them at home to begin with. But in the case that you need to keep some carbohydrates at home because of other people that are not following a ketogenic diet, now make sure to do what I call the grocery shop trick. Have you noticed if you go into a big supermarket or a grocery shop, everything that is at eye level, that is what they're trying to sell to you. There is a whole science behind how they set up every single shelf at the grocery store in order to create the need for you to have it. Now, if you're walking past that pantry every day and you're looking at the chips and you're looking at the refined carbohydrates, chances are you're going to start craving them. Whereas if they are at the bottom shelf, right down there where you barely look, or at the very top shelf, you won't be seeing them, and it will not be triggering the need for carbohydrates. So make sure you either put them up high, down low, or way in a dark place where your eyes will not be encountering them. Tip number 7. Okay, when you're starting on keto, you will hear a lot of people, including me, saying, please do not snack in between meals. Your body needs to rest. But yes, that is once you're settled in. In the beginning, chances are you're going to be going crazy for a couple of snacks. You see, unfortunately, we're used to snacking 8 to 11 times a day. So going from 8 to 11 times to 3 meals a day, you might actually break your keto diet just for that reason. So if you prepare some keto approved snacks, just some small snacks, and have them in your fridge, when you're going crazy, all you have to do is open that fridge door or that pantry door, and you're going to have your keto snacks ready. And you can munch on those. Chances are you're going to be able to make it through those first couple of weeks. Now, if you want to know some keto snacks that are perfect for you to have in your purse, your bag, or just in general that do not need a fridge, you can check my video on keto and traveling, where I have a whole list of keto approved snacks that do not need refrigerating. And for all the rest of the keto approved foods, all you have to do is check the link in the description below, where I have put together a grocery list for you of all keto approved foods. Which takes us to tip number 8, meal prep. When you're first starting on the ketogenic diet, please, please, please do not wait to be hungry in order for you to whip up something together. Because if you're used to just popping something in the microwave or making some mac and cheese or a Pop-Tart, you're not going to have the ability to do that. So please make sure you meal prep. Make sure you have your protein set for If you don't want the week, for at least 2-3 days in advance. And there's easy hacks to that. Like you can get some rotisserie chicken, shred it, put it in like 3 or 4 different containers, have it in the fridge, and then that's easy. You could just top it on a salad, or you can add it as a side dish, or you can scramble it with some eggs and bacon. There's plenty of things you can do, but the last thing you want is to be hungry and have to prepare your protein, which might take time, because chances are, if you are hungry, you might nibble on something that is not keto approved. And tip number 9, join a community of people that will support you. There is plenty of Facebook groups, of Instagram pages, of successful ketoers just like myself that are full of tips and full of everyday stories that will help you stay on track. They will help you stay accountable for your everyday ketogenic journey. And find 3, not more because you're going to get confused, 3 keto YouTubers that you feel speak to you. This is one of the main reasons I started this channel in the first place, because I was looking for a female specifically that spoke to me. Because as females, we have different hormones, we have different hunger pangs, different issues altogether. And I found great leading men in the keto department that I followed, such as Dr. Berg, such as Thomas DeLauer, but I couldn't quite find one female YouTuber on her ketogenic journey that spoke to me specifically. So find 3 YouTubers that speak to you and binge watch. During the hard moments, the moments you want to give up, just put on those videos back to back and let them speak to you. Let them guide you. Make sure you create a community around you in order to support you on this weight loss journey. And finally, number 10. Do not procrastinate. Do not procrastinate. Do not wait for that perfect day. Do not wait to get all the information. You have everything you need. All you need is your motivation. It is up to you to decide. Is it going to be one day I will start my weight loss journey? Or is it going to be day 1 of my weight loss journey? Now, if you have decided to embark on this ketogenic journey with me, all you have to do is watch this video above that is going to take you step by step, real time, onto how to start the ketogenic diet right now. So there you have it. Start a happy and healthy new year by following these 10 tips on your weight loss journey right now. And as always, chin up, or the crown slips.